Hanuman's pose or Hanumanasana. Hanumanasana is an intermediate level yoga posture that derives its name from the giant leap made by Lord Hanuman from the southern tip of India to the island of Sri Lanka in Ramayana. Hanumanasana opens the hips and stretches muscles in the groin and hamstring region. This pose is a good preparation for inversion when you intend to fold your legs up rather than kicking up. Begin from Dandasana. As you inhale, cross your legs, coming up on the knees and the hands, coming into Brahmanasana, tabletop pose. Bring your left leg straight out in front of you, the heel on the floor. Flex your left foot strongly. With the hands stabilized on the ground, begin to slide your left foot forward, keeping your left leg straight. As you also extend the right leg as straight as possible behind, inching back. As you go further behind, move the hands along closer to the hips to support your body upright. The hands gently press away from the floor to keep the body lifted and both chests facing forward. Maintain its position with the hips hanging while you feel a deep stretch onto your left hamstring and your right hip flexor. As your flexibility progresses, slowly inch your right leg to the back until you can lower the hips to the ground. The front leg hip in flexion and the back leg hip in extension. Both sides of the body are in equal extension. This helps to keep the hips even, although they are in asymmetrical. Both of the hips are internally rotated. This keeps the legs in line with the hips. Keep the back foot toes tucked if the hip tend to external rotate. Only point the toes back when the hip can be maintained internally rotated with the knee pointing down towards the ground. The front leg foot flex strongly to keep the knee pointing up to the sky. Initially, the hips may not be stable. Keep your hands on the ground as support. Once you can keep your legs and your hips on the ground, with the legs in line with the hips, without shifting weight onto either side, and the sides of the body equally extended and chest lifted. Inhale, lift your arms up alongside with your head. Inhale, lean back slightly to keep both legs equally weighted into the ground. The front leg heel reaching out and the back leg toes reaching back. Stay in this position for 1 minute and breathe slowly. To come out from this pose, exhale, lower the hands down to the ground. Shift the weight of your body onto the hands by pressing them on the floor. Slowly slide your right leg and left leg back to the initial position before repeating the pose with the right leg in front and the left leg behind. Once both sides is done, move back into Brahmanasana, tabletop pose, cross your legs, and lower down into Dandasana to reset the hips.